first timers, we have a rewards or tier system. So the more you come, the more you get to move up in the ranks with us. When you hit your 10th session, you get your 10th session milestone award. When you hit 20, you become an ambassador. And the ambassador have special perks. For example, if you're an ambassador, you can get to be my assistant teacher for the night, like Tanika here. Woohoo! Oh my God. Oh my God, my ambassadors are so understanding. I can't. All right. So ambassadors have other perks apart from that. They have their own special selection of wine that they get to drink from. So they're not drinking like the rest of you tonight, okay? Additionally, our ambassadors do not even have to get up from their seats to get their refreshments. It is taken out from the comfort of their seat and is brought to them, all right? Also, our ambassadors go through a badging ceremony when they hit that milestone. So another ambassador gets to badge them. After that, the ambassadors can move up in level. They can hit 30 sessions, and then they will get their own customized wine glass. Can some of our tier 2 ambassadors raise your glasses? Let's see. Did you just raise that glass empty? My goodness. All right. So you get your own customized glass with your name on it. Additionally, you can move up further to 50 sessions. When you hit 50, you become what we call an elite ambassador. Elite ambassadors go through a session ceremony and they start coming to our Thursday night sessions for absolutely free of charge. That's right. And I'm so happy we have 3 elite ambassadors with us tonight, and we are very happy to have them here. So let's do some welcome backs. We have Angela and Cynthia. Tonight is their second session. Let's welcome them back, guys. And it's important to note Cynthia would have paint with us in Grenville, so it's really nice to have you down at the Grandlands branch. Additionally, we have Abisha. Tonight is your 3rd session. Where did Abisha go? Let's say welcome back to Abisha, guys. Alicia isn't here. Rachel, tonight is your 5th session. Welcome back, my dear. Hermione, your 8th session. Welcome back, Hermione. Janine, where's Janine? We appreciate you. Tonight is Janine's 10th session, so she'll be getting her milestone award. Doreen, it's your 13th session. Welcome back, Doreen. We'll check it out. So which one is it then? All right, Doreen, we'll check it out then. Okay. We'll check. Let's give it up for Doreen. Janika and Yola, tonight is your 14th session. Welcome back, ladies. Welcome back. Asha, it's your 17th session. Welcome back, Asha. Let's give her a clap. Sasha, our newest ambassador. Tonight is our 21st session. Let's give her a warm welcome back. Last week, Sasha went through her badging ceremony. Tanika would have badged Sasha last week, so that was truly a wonderful experience. We have Dale with us. Dale, it's been too long, my dear. 29 tonight. Let's give Dale a round of applause. One more way from that fancy glass, Dale. One more way. One more. Cassandra, it's your 33rd session. Let's give her a warm welcome back. All righty. Abigail. Abigail is just 7 away from becoming our 4th elite ambassador. Tonight's her 43rd. Welcome back, Abigail. Oh my goodness. Tanika, could you tell the people what session count you're at, my dear? Tell the people. Yes. Yes. Woo! Well, Abigail, it seems like Tanika will make it before you. 49. Could you imagine? Before the year hits halfway, we're going to have 5 elite ambassadors. So that's going to be truly remarkable. We'll definitely have to have some elite ambassador sessions and more opportunities for them to come assist in the Thursday night ones. But now we're moving to the 3 elites. Yola, did we mention your name? Of course we did. Now we're moving to the elites of the elites amongst us. All right. We have our youngest elite ambassador, Alvin. Tonight is her 55th session. Let's welcome Alvin back. All right. We have our 2nd oldest elite ambassador, Donna Patrick. Tonight, guys, is her 67th session. Let's give her a warm welcome back. And then we have the elitist of elite. It's so warm and awesome when we have this elite ambassador here with us. She brings her radiance and her joy throughout the room. right, Tanika? She probably would help the assistant teacher tonight because she doesn't need help. All right, because she's the elite of the elites. This is the person you aspire to be. All right. Her name. Her name. Her name. Her name is Patricia Walcott. And guys, I hope I do her justice because tonight is her 77th session. Let's give it up for Patricia. It's so awesome. All righty. Put on the light for me. Give it that one. But put on, you'd have next door. Put on the light for me. So guys, at this time, we're going to welcome the folks who are on the live stream. Like you know, persons who aren't able to make it down to the session in St. George's or even in Grenville, they will tap into the live stream with us online. Some persons have gotten their sheets, so they are ready to paint. I know Zakia is probably online and ready also. Christine in the US, if you're online with us already, welcome. And Anne-Marie, Denise, all of you guys who are not here and you're traveling and so on, welcome to you guys. We are about to begin the painting. You guys got your sheets. Those of you in Grenada, you came in and got your sheets. Those of you online, you got your downloadable copy, and I know you're ready to roll. I know it's a lot of colors tonight. We're going to be mixing and matching, but you should have a good time. So whether you're painting in your bedroom, your living room, if you're even in your workplace painting, we appreciate you. And we do have a group of vibrant adults in studio ready to paint as well. And on the count of 3, I'll give them a chance to say goodnight to you. Are you ready? Are we ready, guys? On the count of 3. 2, 3. Good night. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're about to get started. So guys, we're going to break down this painting piece by piece. So we have our little lily pads. That's what you call them. The little lily pads on top there floating around. That's what we're going to start with. We're going to start with our lily pads. So everybody should have green paint. Green paint. We're starting off with green paint. It's in the middle to share. The green is in the middle to share. This is mine. So you're going to tap into your green paint, and I want everybody to fill in the lily pads. So you're going to paint this one, this one, this one, that, and that. All your lily pads, let's get them painted in green. And then we're going to blend in some colors afterwards, okay? So tap your medium-sized brush. You can tap your medium-sized brush. It's the same green, no? There's a light written on one different. So you tap into your green paint, and we are painting our lily pads. You'll notice there are no stones in your image, right? So, because anytime we do those smaller little pathways and shapes, persons try their best to stay within those little lines. And I want you guys to just relax and paint stress-free tonight, all right? And then if you so desire to add back stones underneath the fish, you can. Unlike our dear Tanika, who decided to add her stones before she came. So I want you guys, when it comes to the motion you're painting, I want you to pull your brush stroke inward. So you're going to tap at the edge and pull your brush stroke inward. Inward. So you're going in towards the center of the lily pad. Oh my goodness. Still really? Oh, she's doing her own, but she's probably painting an orange. Pull the strokes inward. Pull the strokes inward. And if you guys need any help, you will let Angel know. When she's around, you let her know. Or Tanika, who is definitely assisting us tonight, for sure. She's not there because of any other reason. but because she's assisting. Shani Club, let me let Angel sit up on this chair here. So you where you putting it? Anyway, you want to put it. No, she got hers. We'll talk, that's for some. So when you book 2 sessions, you get to choose from the canvases we have over there. You get to choose your own from the canvases we have over there. But this one, the one for tonight, isn't included in the choosing. Mm-hmm. So anybody who booked for 2 sessions, you get to choose a canvas next door. That's fab, but go ahead. Mm-hmm. Yes, so you can get it next door before you go. If I have, I'll check after. Well, friend, you always do, huh? But do you always get us? I will stop. I will stop. Online family, I hope you're getting through. So you're supposed to mix yellow and blue. If you don't have green, you're supposed to be mixing yellow and blue to paint your lily pads, all right? So I hope you're getting through. We're taking our time here. We're moving at an awesome pace. There'll be special perks for our elite ambassadors. There'll be special perks.
Thank you. What if you're the name paid on the card, but you're not attending the session? So, like, I paid for 2 of my friends. Does that count?
So the person attending has to have booked for 2 sessions in advance. So you're not attending. You're not attending. No, it's simple. You're not attending. You're not attending. It's very simple, actually. So if you guys have any question, online family, you will let us know in the comment section. And of course, tell us who is online. We want to know who's there and who's painting along with us. So let us know as well. Yola, so you chose that one, right? You're okay with that canvas? Yeah, no. Wonderful. Which one you want? I'm okay with it. Tanika, you getting through?
Yes, I'm helping my friends. Friends on the code.
We're filling in with green. This is a very easy part. Thanks to Alvin. We have it real easy tonight. Huh? Alvin, you enjoying that painting? Awesome. All right, guys, let's go. So you're painting in all the lily pads in green. You can try to leave out the little grooves and spaces. And if you need any help, you'll let Angel know. She's right there. All right, so I'm moving to those on my left. Let's keep the green going.
Oh, man. No. We need to,
Mm-hmm.
I need to use the smaller one on the edge.
Yeah, you can. You can mix it up. You don't have to stick with one.
With the brush.
If your paint isn't moving the way you want it to, you can. Mine is a little bit dry. All right, so we should almost be done with our lily pads, at least with one side. At least with one side. So make sure you pull in your bristles inward. Dale is doing her own thing. That's something she knows for sure, because she don't ever follow instructions. So we're filling in, filling in, filling in. Use your small brush on the edges to make sure that you're getting the grooves right. And then you can also use your larger brush or your medium sized one to fill in the bigger spaces. All right. And all we're doing for now is with green. We're only using green for now. So you want to come up and rehearse what you're going to say next week? Okay. I'll try to remember that during the session. Okay. So should we practice how to clap too? Okay. I'll see if I can have that made. Sounds like a plan, man. Yeah, exactly. You know, you gotta buy all gifts when y'all come in. The girl made it clear, you know, a couple weeks ago that it's her birthday and it's her 50th. Yeah, she said it weeks. Yeah. Oh yes, she said that to me because she could celebrate her birthday to the fullest. Abigail is spoiling the surprise, man. Refreshments and drinks included. 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock. RSVP by the fourth. Anything else? Live music, live music and gospel band. And so we're into that. Oh, we've been told multiple times. Did we miss anything? Did we miss anything? Down payment next week Wednesday. 18. So we get $140 worth of food and drinks before the boat takes off. So we can meet the boat somewhere. Meet the boat somewhere because you know some people can't make the 1 o'clock time. So you're not docking like somewhere else, Grandlands Beach for a little bit. Yeah, so where are you going with the boat? Where's the boat? What's the route? Online family, I hope you guys heard the invite. Tanika, our next elite ambassador, is inviting you guys to a boat trip for our birthday. So please be sure to join in on the fun. What? Busy people this go ahead. All right, so to all the online family, you can switch over to the YouTube platform. I think Facebook has some technical difficulties, so you can swap over to the YouTube platform. And once we're back up and running on Facebook, we will let you know. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next minute as you switch over the different platforms. In-house family is National Jeremiah Arts. You'll see the live on YouTube. National Jeremiah Arts. And as usual, we do have Painter of the Night. Last week was Yoda. Yoda won Painter of the Night, and only how we start early. And how do you win? You just have to ask. Yeah. In case the first timers are wondering how they can be the painter of the night, you simply have to share the live stream link. You go to National Jeremiah Arts, so YouTube or Facebook, share the link to your friends and tell them comment your name in the comment section. And the person with the most commented name wins painter of the night. The prize is a pre-sketched canvas as well. Oh, they're waiting for her to pose the status up, and they know it's Thursday night. They know it's Thursday night, so they probably wondering what's going on with her. They were doing. For those of you who are finished with the lily pad and you're wondering what to do, the next step is with some yellow. So you're simply taking your brush and you're adding some strokes of yellow inside, going inward, yeah? And you go over it with some green so that it blends out together. So you go in with some yellow. I'll turn. So you go in with some yellow and then you go over it with some green. So over here, let me show you guys. So you go inward with some yellow. You're going inward, and then you go over it with green. All right. So you're going inward, and you go over it with green. And you do that in all the corners. You're going with some yellow, and you go over with some green. So just to show up at the top, if you guys are watching, you can see. So we go up with some yellow, some streaks of yellow going up. And then I take the same brush, dip it into green, and I go over it with green so that it blends together. And if you guys are not sure how to do this or you need some help, we have Tanika right there. She can assist you, or you can call on each other. My dear. Tell them mind their business, Tanika. My gosh. All right. So again, yellow, and then you go over it with green. So I'll be doing it a couple of times so you guys can see. Yellow and green. Yellow and green. Yellow and then green. So you add some streaks of yellow and then you go over it with some green. Somebody's low on wine? No, she's not. If you drink down that wine, Tanika. Ah, she's taking shots with her wine glass, you know. My goodness. We'll have to up our wine inventory when our assistant teacher is in. Okay. I know your friends that speak with us, so I think I should listen. I should probably listen to your friends. Okay. The 12 years is waiting, you know. Eh, eh. I'm not sure if your friends looking out for you, or they just being bad. Lord have mercy. Tiny Cam? Oh Lord. The pains of an assistant artist. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. So why not in your seat? Why not in your seat and chill? Okay. Oh, wait. We will never not have one. That's Tanika, you know. Maybe I mixed it up though, Tanika. I believe that's what happened. Like, yeah, that's what I was saying. Maybe I had mixed it up for sure because it can't be. That could not have been real. No, she likes it. She loves being close to you, Abigail. Why are you running her? Ah, she likes being close to you guys. She's among greatness in the back there. Okay. She started to sing, Lord. All right. And we do have questions tonight for interaction, so we'll give that out very soon. Let's just add in our yellow on our lily pads. Add in your yellow. Add in your yellow. And you can even add white on the edges. If you really want to take things up a notch, you can add some white on the edges. Again, remember, anything you think about this painting, you have to tell Alvin. All right? So I'm just telling you ways we can make it look really fancy. So you can go along the edges of it and you can add in some white. Once you're done with your yellow on the inside. Your sponsor persons to come. That's it. What?
They're telling you painting foundation.
Oh my goodness. I love the ring. It has a ring to it, Fred. It does. So you see how the white is looking? Just you can use your small brush and just add white along the edge of the lily pads after you've added in the yellow. So you should add the yellow first, and then you just take your small brush and add a little white going around the edge of it. Should I have the questions there, side? Okay. It's on the computer. So Tanga, how was the exam period for your class? Well, they don't have to do anything now, innit?
So there's no pressure right now as it relates to exams because everybody vaccinates it. Like it does not feel the same
Um, and when is results coming out? So,
well, we talked about it today, but
really? Wow, already. Yeah.
so my book should have known.
Wow.
But I guess why do we need to do all the
Everybody going?
way?
Okay. But they still have to prepare.
No, it's literally the same.
Because there are still placements based on the position on the island. There are still certain placements you may get your
They
first
literally
choice.
need to change this thing back. Even the students who came from
Here. Their zone? Oh, the effort. Oh.
because they're not even getting position. They know who's in the top 200.
Right?
They don't know where they're placed in the top 200.
Really?
They just say, this is the top 200 list, and they put all their grades, and you have to sit down and shuffle it for yourself.
Oh, okay.
They don't want to have any form of like comparison and judgment about like
Well, there are pros and cons to that because there are some children who are very anxious about it and couldn't sleep, eat over this type of thing. So that would alleviate a few of the concerns in that sense. But I understand too how it can impact their motivation. Yeah.
they they might not
Wow.
even as a practice, you don't feel like the this is a time that I need to cherish first.
Oh. It's a different generation, maybe.
Well, yeah, that different generation. Cynthia. That's quiet. I said quiet. Quiet. I will see.
All right, so our lily pad should be looking similar to this. You add in yellow, then you go around the edge with the white. All right, so we have some persons on YouTube already starting the commenting. All right, so persons are commenting the names. I see Jonique. I see Jonique. I see Jonique. I see Jonique. Jonique again, and Jonique. Yola, you sure want to take part in this? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So we have Sharana. She says Jonique. Jonique, do you know Sharana? Jonique. Let me move on. Let's move on. Sharana, she appreciates your comment.
Yes, I know.
Oh my gosh, she appreciates you all, right?
It's my cousin.
Oh, okay. So Sha, Johnny, as you can see, she's painting away over here. She's trying to make something beautiful so that your vote can count. All right. So get more of your friends online to comment her name so she can get painter of the night tonight. So you're doing the lily pads, green, then yellow strokes on it, followed by white strokes on it, and then you're moving. Then we're moving on very soon to the next step. Absolutely, Tanika. I believe it's. Breaks there. Breaks there. Anything else?
I would just really appreciate you spending.
Anything.
No, I want you to shout me out on Facebook and shout me out on WhatsApp. Come to my party on 28th of June. Right? I'll go this $60. Food inclusive.
Yeah, we know, but it's a date. It's a Saturday.
I really cherish that a lot.
Just
So
put in the yellow first.
set aside anything for them.
Okay, let's take a look.
I think they come with us. I told you on the phone already. What's good?
Forget, I told you what was going on already. I know what we spoke about. All right, let's get our lily pads done so we can move on to some other areas, some other fun areas. Huh? Me? Where? Oh, thank you. Hey, deal. Sorry, after all. Let's finish off our lily pads and wash out your paintbrushes as we move to the next step. There's one also sneakily hiding right underneath here. Right here. Yeah. It's sneakily hiding there. So let's get that one in. So let's get that filled in, and in the next minute, I'll show you the next step. All right. So we have, you can do some white going around the edge of the lily pad. The next step for those of you who are waiting, we can actually do our fish. We can actually start our fish, and the last thing will be the pond in the water. So for your fish, we're going to start off with the one that's white and red. So the small one here is white and red, and then this one up here is a little bit of yellow and orange going on up here. So we're going to start off with the white and red one. You can paint it in white, and you will still see the little lines underneath them to add in the red. So paint the entire small fish in white. And we'll still see those little lines that we need to add in the red into. So let's get some white. So we're filling in that little fish down there in white. So if you want, you can try to avoid painting on the lines. You can try to avoid painting on the lines, or you can paint it very gently and you'll still see it underneath. If you're not seeing it, then avoid painting on it, paint around it. All right, so all of these colors on my family, you guys have it. So we're moving to white now for the first fish, and then we'll move to the second fish afterwards with yellow and orange, maybe even a hint of red. Let's see how it goes. Your paint. Yeah. Angel, you get questions already? All right, let's get our first question. You would identify the persons because you give questions to. Everybody got one? Well, that's awesome. So let's start things off with Asha. So before Asha does hers, this is what my fish is looking like so far with the white. And like I mentioned, you're gonna paint it in white, and afterwards we'll add the red on top of it. For this one up here, you can paint it in, let's see, some yellow, and we can add in some orange afterwards. All right. So yellow, white for this fish, and then paint this one in yellow. No. Go ahead, Asha.
Okay, my question is emotional cheating worse than physical cheating? Or is cheating cheating? Cheating is cheating. What say you? Abigail? Abigail, is cheating cheating? Okay, so Abigail agrees. Cheating is cheating.
Why she don't ask 12 years that question? Give 12 years the mic. But what is the difference though? What is emotional cheating and what is it, physical cheating? Tanika?
What's the difference?
Emotional cheating could just be simply spending more time with the person
Oh,
on the phone.
okay.
Physical cheating, all you know is physical cheating.
No, tell us.
And listen there.
Tell us.
I come here because I didn't tell you about something. No, you don't be too much. Watch me. See that emotional cheating? The physical one can be a one-off, but a lot of the time emotional cheating is ongoing for years. And you long to have that safe space with your partner when you have it. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
No, 12 years no other you see. Hey!
Tanika, you see that first time they don't understand what 12 years mean.
Whoa!
They don't know what you mean.
On the 11th year, the Belgrade, the Tanika Belgrade celebrated their 12th year wedding anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
And we choose to celebrate all the happy moments
Uh-huh.
rather than dwell on the things that others would class as negative. And
Thank you for sharing 12 years. Nah, she ain't bringing it back for sure. After what he did, staying at home. Not like that, and he didn't say it like that. Tell him the whole truth.
okay, you guys have children. Who is the authoritative one? Who tends to operate more with the
Oh my
said, well, my wife is normally the pig.
Okay, so now you understand why you can't come back, right? She was like, what? Hold on, I said what to do. What to do? Oh, she needs some help. Pass it over. Take it up, Angel. Let's see it.
Princess follow.
Well, I couldn't believe on the live with the mic. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? I said so. She's a pig, you know. That was the trend friend basically. Right? He just ain't coming back. That's all. He'll stay at home for now. Wait, what? White, filtered in yellow. Oh, wait, next. Fill in, fill in, fill in. That's all time to do. Online family, welcome. So let's get our fish filled in, guys, so we can move on to the next step. When you do the yellow fish, I'll show you guys what we're gonna blend. We're gonna blend with the yellow first, and then we're gonna do the red spots for the red one after. Because the white may not be dried as yet, so we'll do that after the first fish here. So up here, you have to start to blend with orange. So I'll show you guys how we're gonna blend in just a bit. Let me get some orange. So you're gonna put orange in different parts for that fish on the top, and then you're gonna go over it with yellow. Just to show you guys. So for that fish on top there, if you look at the image, you'll notice that they're orange in different spots, right? So I'm going to pass the orange along the edge. So for the fish that's orange and yellow up at the top, I'm going around the edge with orange, and then I'm going over it with the yellow. So you're going to see this nice blend of orange and yellow for that fish. So we're going around the edge with the orange, and we're going over it with the yellow. But you see the middle here? This is the middle. Here you leave that in pure yellow. This is the area in the middle here. But everywhere else can get that blend of orange worked into it. All right, so we're creating this fish.
It look like that.
So we're adding some hints of orange in different parts for this fish, but ensure to leave out the middle area with pure yellow. So you're adding orange all over, but you're leaving out the middle part in pure yellow. All right, you're going in with orange and the yellow around, around it. All right, so that fish is looking good. You just have to keep adding some orange and then going over the orange with yellow. So it's a play between the two colors, right? So you add some orange, then you go over it with some yellow. So that fish is going to be a combination of both orange and yellow, and you're going to leave that little line on the back out. It has to be pure yellow for the top. I can't wait to see how different everybody's zone is going to look. Everybody's zone is going to look unique, special, your own fish. You can even change up the style, you know. However you want to change up the style, you can. You don't have to do the fish just like mine, right, Tanika? What? Tonight is a different kind of night. What? Tanika following instructions tonight? Anybody knows what type of fish these are? Oh, so we can actually eat them, huh?
So, the ambassador, why did you choose painting?
Yeah, Ambassador, tell us why. What's the reasoning behind the fish?
One, because I love coins.
Mm-hmm.
I've never picked them.
All right, so
No, it's not to eat. It's a pet.
you mean you can't eat koi fish?
No, it's a pet.
One person saying yes, one person saying no.
So, if you're trapped in a island and there's koi fish that are in a pond, what will you do? I'm sure that we get to that.
She still won't eat it now, or what? So once you're done with the yellow, you're going in with a blend of orange on top of it. So ensure you blend, and you can blend it in your own style, your own way. You don't have to try to perfect nothing. As I said before, don't look at your, I always say this, don't look at your neighbor. Don't look left, don't look right. Because if you look left, you might get encouraged. If you look right, you might get discouraged. So keep your head forward, focus on your design, and paint to your heart's content. Don't stress it. If the fish ain't looking like the fish in the picture, that's okay. If the lily pads are transformed into something else, that's fine. All right. No, I'm not throwing shade, Dale. It's okay. Dale, I promise you, my head was straight forward. My head was forward. I promise you, Dale, it was forward. No, everybody's always gonna look fabulous. Come on, so paint your fish, one in yellow, one in red, and the one with yellow, add in some hints of orange anywhere you like on the fish, except that part on top there. All right, the little part on top, keep it yellow. I see some persons, Abisha, already added in her red on her fish. She already added her red on the white one. So if it's dry, you guys can do the same. While we do that, Angel, you can, who's the next one? Dale, go ahead with your question. You have the phone? All right, online family. So before we have Dale's question, go ahead. So we have a few persons who are commenting. So there's another person who has joined the Paint of the Night party. So I see some comments again. I'm going to go through them. We have Jonique. Then we have Jonique again. Then we have Sasha. And Sasha again. And Sasha. And Jonique. And Sasha. What? What's going on? Wow. So it seems like it's a battle tonight. We have fair game. We have both Sasha and Jonique. I like that idea. Jonique said we have to coordinate it. So one night she sends out the link. The other night somebody else gets the chance to send out the link. But guys, it's awesome. We are here at the MJA studio in Grand Dance. And a group of adults are here just relaxing and painting. So if it's your first time on the live stream and you're probably just here to support your friend by commenting their name, this can literally be you next time. You just have to call us at 534-2669 so you can be a part of the fun in-house. All right? So Facebook is up and running. So if it is so online family, you can switch with us to Facebook as well now. So you can switch over to Facebook or you can stay with us on YouTube. Either option is fine because both platforms will be operating at the same time. So I can't wait to stay on the live because we need to know at the end which one of your friends, all right, would have taken home the Painter of the Night prize. So let's take a look at them as they're doing their due. All right, so this is one person, Jonique. She's in the running. Jonique, you want to show the online family your fish and so on so far? So I don't know if she's deserving of the painter of the night, but take a look.
Getting there.
As she said, we're getting there. So if you think she deserves this, all those friends commenting her name, make sure you get other people on board to comment her name. Sasha, let's take a look at Sasha down here. Sasha, or you can turn it and show them. So online family, you see what Sasha working with here now? Ooh, look like a goldfish. I don't know. Gold tail or something. All right, Sasha. So if you guys think Sasha, those of you who voted for her, you think she deserves this, get your friends to comment her name as well, so she can definitely take home the title. And to the rest of you lovely people in studio, it's not too late to join the party. It's not too late at all. So just share the link, Facebook or YouTube, to your friends and say, comment my name. And Tanika in just a bit is going to be practicing her speech for next time we come. Of course, she's my assistant teacher. She gets any opportunity she needs at this point. All right, so while we had Dale's question, we're going to be moving to the red. So take a look at the fish so far. You've seen him good?
So, which grade do you think is the most critical?
So we move into the red here. All right, so we did the orange and the yellow, and we move into the red. So let's hear Dale's question. Go ahead, Dale.
Which grade do you think is most crucial for students in primary school?
Which grade is most crucial for children in primary school? Okay, what's your opinion on that?
I would say grade 3.
Grade 3. Why grade 3?
Special in grade 3.
Oh gosh, Tanika.
Tell me.
Not secondary school, you know.
You tell me.
Dale said grade 3. Why grade 3?
Because it's the grade that they settle in. I think they settle more in grade 3.
Okay. All right, Tanika, do you agree with that statement? Seeing as you are the teacher amongst us in the school.
I don't think it's grade 3. I would say first grade. And I would even add in fourth grade, because fourth grade is a branch off from, you leave off the childish ways and you enter into the core, the major stuff.
Really?
Right? Why I would say first grade first.
This is looking good.
95% of a child's brain is
Yeah, it
developed
is.
by the time.
And don't worry, we'll help you at the end sharpen up some of those little pads. Don't stress it. Just do your red now. Yeah.
And I think honestly reading is the base, the core.
Whatever you want to use for it for any subject area that you have.
Okay.
Through it.
Yeah, so those little spots. Those little spots on the fish gets red. We'll do another question now, but for those of you who are finished with the yellow fish, on the white fish, all of the spots on there goes in red, all right? So those little spots go in red. So who's next for the question? Cassandra? Go ahead, Cassandra.
Should your partner come before your mother or your mother before your partner? What do y'all think?
You broadcast it as you, but you broadcast it so we ask you.
A lot of people won't agree with me, but I'm putting nobody in front of us.
Exactly.
I'm putting nobody. And me and my mother title. So if I say I'm putting nobody in front of us, you better know how important it is. Because I believe that the family that you are growing, not the family that you come from. The family that you are building is most important. Yeah, my mother, me and my mother sweet. I real kiss her on my wedding day. But she knew that was the last kiss.
Oh my goodness. was the last kiss with. All right, Papi, are you getting this? This lady's something else, you know. Something else. If you guys look, hold on. If you guys look at so at the top of this fish here, we left in the yellow. Now at the top of the white fish, you're gonna add in some gray. All right, so that little line there, you're gonna go in with a little bit of gray. If you look at the image, you'll see that.
That's why okay, yeah, just what does it look like?
All right, so let's get our little white fish. Let's get the little red dots filled in. And our two fish should look similar to mine's. Just close enough. At least you know where to place what. All right, so you put a little gray on the top in the middle. You put your little red dots in different spots on it. And then we are ready to do the water. And the little pebbles underneath is going to be fantastic. Yes. For those of you who don't want to even add in pebbles, could you imagine? You don't have to. You don't even have to. But I'll still show you how we're going to do the pebbles. And if you look closely at the image, you'll see little white water ripples on top of it. So that's going to be fantastic to paint as well. Yeah, we're going to have a fabulous time. If you don't want to do pebbles, then you just leave your water in the dark grayish color we're going to do.
That's so boring.
Is that scales? I see you adding there, Tanika. Can you show us the scale so far? Oh, Lord have mercy. Look at this. You see scales, you know, Alvin? Tell me about it. That's a nose. And she said, koi fish don't have scales?
No.
Yeah, it's how she said. So a koi fish don't have scales?
You see, we didn't go that deep in biology this year.
Okay, all right. We forgive you. We understand. Wait, you didn't teach your grade 6 biology, no? Like
We
them.
don't have to teach on fish. We do on chicken,
Uh-huh.
we do on the pig.
Uh-huh.
Don't do about girls, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't do about gills and thing. Boy, so this trend and well, not her. I'm sorry for the children because they didn't learn about gills. No, well, when they're gonna learn it, Tanika, they're leaving school in September. Well, they're going to Farm 1 in September. My.
Is it right? No, when I buy the fish, I buy it already scraped and so.
Show them with the parts.
I don't know which fish are
All they know is jacks. The only thing she knows is jacks and everything else is fish. The fish will just come home and she knows it's fish. Once it tastes like chicken, it's fish. What? Excuse me. Some just smooth. So the next step is going to be the water. So we're going to do the area around the fish, all areas that are left out around the fish. We're going to fill that in with some black. You can add hints of gray in the black. It doesn't matter where you put in some gray and where you put in the black. This is underneath the stones that we're going to create, all right? So we can go ahead and fill in anywhere around the fish with that. All right. Anywhere around the fish, you can fill it in. And you don't have to have any particular structure when you're doing the, well, what's it, the bed of the water, the bottom part. Mm-hmm. So you see the water, well, underneath the fish, there's no serious structure to how to put in the gray and the black. Just mix between it. So we want a combination of gray, we want to see black. We want to see gray, we want to see black. And then we're going to do our stones on top of it, all right? That's for the water. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Why? Okay. For the fish? I didn't see it. Let me see. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, okay. Nice. So the black is very strong, so I don't want the entire thing to just be jet black. So I want you guys to be adding in some gray with it, so you're mixing up. So more gray than black. So you're doing down there. Paint around your fish. As you go close to the fish and close to the lily pads, you can use the darker one. You can use some black as you go close to those areas. And then as you go out to the open space, you can use more gray. Remember, thank Alvin for the experience of painting this fish. I hear Alvin quiet. She's really enjoying herself. What? What? Who said that, Asha? Asha, they send you for people tonight. Oh, Asha said the girl's struggling, right? Online family, what do you think? How are we doing? You want to see how? You want to see some of the pieces tonight? Let's see. Who can I take? Okay, I'll just take the one with the scales. Let's see. I'll show you guys. Hmm? All right, so just to show you Tanika's piece so far. See it? You guys see it good? Yeah, she added scales on her codfish. Very textured painting. She's doing really good though. She added her stones as well. Let's see who else. The black? Yeah, you have to paint over the whole thing black. Well, everybody else is very busy. They're really going in there on their painting. So you'll get a chance to take a look at it very soon. For now, we're back with me. We're doing gray and black for the back of the fish. Just take your time. Take your time and fill in. If you guys need a refill, be sure to ask our assistant artist. She's over by the table. Tanika, some persons would like a refill.
Okay, I'm coming to your service, guys.
I hear this one is very generous in her refills. She's very, very generous in her refills. Don't mix up the glasses, you know. Okay, so you know the names. So we're filling in, we're filling in. It does take a little bit of time as you fill in the water. Just go with the flow. We're not in a rush. All right. So as you get closer to the fish and the lily pads, you use more black. And then for the bigger spaces inward, you use more gray. All right. So just to show you, as I'm close to the lily pad here, I'm going to use some black. And in the open areas, I'm going to go with some more gray.
Like me to make some cocktails for them?
She has a very good blend, she does. All right, so as you guys can see, we are what? 60% there with the background. We're just taking our time with the flow, and very soon we're going to do some more questions.
Unfortunately, guys, there's no more rose.
All right, so this is our water so far. And we're going to do some more questions. So Angel, we're going to do some more questions. So we'll go to the next person. We can just come up the row here. So you can move on.
Oh, good God. What grocery item do you believe is unnecessarily overpriced?
All groceries.
Oh, that's true.
But I would still go with Dove soap. Dove soap, yeah.
If you buy from the Black Series, you're going to get it for an already good price.
The Black Syrian. And you know who the Black Syrian
Who's the
is?
Black Syrian?
She is the Black Syrian. Yes. There's nothing this lady doesn't do, you know.
You can't just simply sit by and do one thing and like,
Mm-hmm.
trust me, especially in this economy, we
My question is, would you rather have a personal assistant who can predict the future or one who can make things disappear?
A
I'm not,
personal assistant who can make things disappear.
yeah.
Okay.
Is it like physical things or like situations?
Well, they didn't specify, so I guess anything.
Okay.
Yes. So it will automatically disappear because it won't happen.
So I guess I'll change to predict the future. Thank you very much. Your coworker takes credit for an idea you came up with in a meeting. Do you call them out in front of everyone or let it slide?
You didn't hear? Let
You
me
didn't
read it
hear?
out for you. Your
John?
coworker takes credit for an idea you came up with in a meeting. Do you call them out in front of everyone or let it slide?
Depends on
What the idea
it
was?
depends, yeah, it depends on what it is and who's in the meeting. So no. It depends, yeah, on what it is. Huh? Yeah, I would let it, yeah, not in front of, yeah, it's better to just speak to them. But it depends. So depending on what it is, I'll speak to them privately or but I don't know.
So that's okay because you know what to do.
Because it was your idea in the first place, right?
Obviously, know you took like this. If I decide to want to, that's okay. I don't even think I really need to call you out and you know what you did.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Are you ready? So we have another question. Let's hear the other question. So you hold the two of them.
You find a wallet. With no ID.
No, wait, there's
Keep
no
the
ID in
money.
it.
There's no ID. Keep the money or turn it. Okay, to finish the question, you find a wallet full of cash on the street with no ID. You keep the money or turn it into the bank. Okay.
I would give them.
She would give the money up. Really? So who indeed? Like you're just gonna be
The serious story and you have a friend. That's what they do in a shop. In and then they go back, no in a shop, but a shop close by. And somebody was saying, that $2,500. And they get them. And they get them. Know that it's the same money. In a thing, and it was extension. When we they don't mind giving money. He should be.
oh, but that's $2,000. Yeah. Going through, yeah.
Subject that really
Yeah.
should be taught in
Indeed.
schools, but isn't.
Why not? What happened?
But the thing about it is, Alvin, it wasn't your Abigail. Sorry, it wasn't yours.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna make it so even better. You walk in the morning.
Okay, now we understand why he held on to it and didn't spend it. It's true. It's true. If God wants to bless you, He won't give you so. You will have to work for it. For sure, you will have to work for it. What? But it's not your money. Nah, the only reason why I can see this from another angle is because there was no ID. So there's no way of identifying who the money was for. That's the only thing. Because even if you bring it to the police station, they don't know who it's for. But still, not the general rule should not be finders keepers because if you find a wallet with identification and money or whatnot, all right. But that's what we're making sure.
I don't want to do more money on my Right, so let me give you a next scenario. When right? I did not apply directly from my certificate. I continued working. And because I was a temporary worker at that point in time, and because I was temporary, right?
Yeah.
If I took the 3 months leave, I wasn't sure of gotten back my job, right?
Right.
So I did not apply for it. When my son was 7 months old, a teacher
7 months?
7 months old, a teacher said, apply for you could have gotten a grant. Like that's a $500.
Yes. Yes.
So at 7 months after I went into NS, right?
Uh-huh.
And I applied for the grant.
But then it's up.
So it told me it would still give me because I had technically I was given false information and I didn't know all the information.
Oh.
So they would give me still, right? I left the office with them. I put in my bank account. I saw 4,500.
What?
So
Let's see. What did you do?
So they paid me my 3 months maternity money along with them. Yeah.
But you didn't take it.
No, I told them, I was like, how much money were you supposed to pay me? And they said 500. How much were you supposed to pay me? They said 500. They want to check on the company because they say how much you pay me. When he went to the company at the time, what you telling I first I see about job over there. He's like, that wasn't supposed to happen, that was a mistake. He's like, can you go to the back of a drawer now for us, please? Because automatically you will be taken out of his picture.
Oh, what?
And listen,
What?
they won't have noticed until somebody will have been doing the books at the end of the year. So he know they won't have noticed. No, technically, but he said, he's a miss.
No, the guy genuinely. Oh my.
Like he genuinely made a mistake. And mind you, I told other people, I'm pretty sure you want this story already. I told other people. I think I would have been able to live with myself. So I find that it's kind of the same situation.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we have another question before we move on. So online family, I hope you guys are hearing. And by the way, I would love to hear in the comment section what you guys would do. All right, if you found a bunch of money somebody's laying around for $2,500, no ID, just in a bag laying around somewhere, are you gonna take it? Are you scared to take it because you don't know who has money there for you? All right. God is testing you, somebody looking at you, somebody actually probably praying you pick up the money because you don't know what you want to do. So you have to be careful. But anyways, I want to hear from you guys. What would you do? All right, so we have a question from Doreen before we move on. Sorry for the wait. Go ahead.
What is one subject that you believe should be taught in school but isn't?
Oh, a subject that should be taught in schools but isn't. What's a subject, Tanika, you think should be taught in school that isn't taught?
Well, something along with finances. Yeah. Like because listen, when you watch a kid, like I teach us economics, and I don't know all the families, but I know from what I'm seeing that it's not the most affluent or privileged families. And you watch the kids who you know definitely are most well, I don't want to ever use the word poor, but the kids who would struggle for money when they come with $5, It'll all be spent in one day.
Oh,
Like they literally cannot think through that. Listen, $5
but
is
still
normally
for
when you don't have no
children.
money for the rest of the week at all. Um, listen, what are
Even
you
at the
supposed?
beginning.
Listen, let me tell you, what are you supposed to eat? Almost all government schools right now, there's the free food program, right? And even in some schools, I think there's even a breakfast program,
Yeah.
right? It might sound harsh, but I do believe they can stay without snack for a day or two. Yes, yes, I think we build a culture of snacking that is not even necessary. Yeah, yeah, lunch and breakfast in school, and you still want a snack? I mean, I agree. I would eat my snack, yeah. However, if no, I won't do that. They will give me. Or not, like even like when you watch young
Doing
adults,
good.
like my husband owns a business, and a lot of the young person, I mean, like 18, 19, 20, 21, they get paid the first pay. Them staying home the next week.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, a lot of them. You would be shocked, right? Like as they get paid, they will come to work when they need another pay. This is horrible. It's not a one of parents thing. So I think like financial literacy, how to manage, how to budget, how to save, how to look to the future. Because I think how to do taxes. I don't even know how to do taxes. You know, because everybody just living for today. I mean, I feel so plan so much that it just makes it sound crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a balance. And I think financial literacy will
Is
help
one
you
subject for sure from primary school,
primary and secondary throughout. It needs to be throughout. Mhm.
because in secondary school is what you choose. If you choose POB and POA, then you get to go in depth with it. Hmm. But we do have. I think we had a clarity question. Kevin, what was it?
Specific to loss and fault. It is not the rest.
It is an arrestable offense. Oh boy. Say no more. Say no more. You don't need any more Tarantino. We get what we need to know. It is an offense. It is an arrest. So what are we gonna do with the money if you find there's no ID? Mhm.
Because I've seen on the whole be held accountable after the fact. Now, this in the normal look of things, it appears okay, especially if no one come forward to claim. But the thing about it, there is an offense that is stealing by finding, finding.
Okay.
So you could be
Abigail.
arrested and charged if you find a purse, you find a bag with valuables, you keep it, you sell some of the contents, you use some of the contents. It does not belong to you. You can you
Whoa.
can be arrested and charged for that. This bunch of persons here appears to be a very nice bunch of people, and I don't want any of us to fall victim to. It seems like a normal thing. Doesn't come from the proper, the appropriate thing. Despite what was said about the police, the appropriate thing to do is to engage law enforcement, go to a station,
Mhm.
hand it over. You just to give some clarity to that comment. What is
Okay.
what is important, and you have the right that when you hand it over to people, you get an appreciation as to the content. Now, in so doing, you can make follow-up after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
You,
90 days or something.
To follow up and see.
you can follow up because you see what would happen. The police would have a responsibility, to publish the information.
True. So if you see published,
So
you gotta ask questions.
if so in essence you hand over 100,000. It's you the police, you can do your follow, whatever the value is, you can do your follow to, find out or not,
Somebody claim it.
someone
But you're
come
just being
forward.
fast. You just
Yeah.
want to know if somebody claim it.
But it's important that we don't fall victim to this kind of
Yes,
things,
it's true.
you know.
So I hope we heard.
It's like, for example, if in a hotel
Uh-huh.
and you lose something,
Mm-hmm.
they supposed to take it to the
Okay.
They will give about 90 days. They give you 3 months.
Mhm.
It's not paid.
It goes to
Then
the.
the person who brought it in
They get it?
can get it, yes.
Really?
But they give them 3 months at least for the person to try to find it.
What?
Yes, normally stay 1 to 2 weeks. So if somebody looks something there and leaves the 2 days after,
Mm-hmm.
which means they would not be there.
So they usually reach out. Like if you leave something at a hotel, you can reach out and they can send it to you. Yeah, you FedEx and so on. Yeah. So you guys publish something to say we found this, or you just wait for them to reach out?
We will inquire. So you have the information like if we find it.
Mm-hmm.
The honest ones are supposed to be honest.
Honest, yeah.
And then they give it back to the person, they give it to them or whatever like that.
Well, online family, y'all heard Patricia, right? Y'all heard Kevin as well, right? So there is a finder's charge. Well, no. What is this again? You steal, you find, but you steal it. You stealing by finding. So you see something, you pick it up and you take it, and it's not yours. And then, well, I guess the hotels have their own policy that trumps national policy. So in the hotel, if you find something, right, after 3 months, if nobody can come up and claim it, the person who found it, they can get it. So whether it be a fine jewelry, am I right, Pat? Whatever it is, it becomes yours. I mean, every single hotel have their own policies, but yeah, to make sure they get it. What I would love to see somebody make a real effort to find somebody for 24-carat necklace, for a couple thousand.
But against my computer, the person who found it,
Okay.
And people would be so happy to get it.
It's true, yeah.
Usually they may offer a reward.
A reward for it.
Or something, but the point of it is the honesty of the thing.
That's right.
If you found out if everything, it would be looked as stealing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
If you
You didn't come up with it, you didn't come forward with it. Understood. Yeah.
It is sad to see.
Mm-hmm. What? What?
You know, persons over the years because of certain practices.
Stepping gonna get there. I mean, going in just for it. Mm.
Certain practice,
Yeah. All of us. All of us. All of us.
It's important.
I like what you say. Yes. People shouldn't be selfish.
Despite these things we have,
Mm-hmm.
despite these things we have at the time, it is
Oh, that's the online communication here. Sorry. Because they probably wondering, what is he saying?
despite
Alright.
these things may happen, they're
Mhm.
one-off cases.
Yeah.
If it happens, you understand? So if it happens, it will be one-off cases. And in fact, since I've been part of law,
Uh-huh.
I have never encountered situations where items are being handed over to law enforcement. And
Oh, okay.
It is by that particular officer. So
Yeah.
I've never encountered that. With that, I want to encourage us to still understand the importance of law enforcement,
Mhm.
still trust law enforcement. Because see, what happens is that when we lose that trust, it basically could
System
cause
breaks
us
down.
to be lawless at times.
Yeah.
Because now, since we don't trust the police, we will
But who
try to
else?
handle some things on our own,
Mhm.
which, yeah,
Hmm.
and can you imagine young people having the concept that, hey, police officers are thieves, police officers going to take this, they're going to take that. And the truth about it is, when you have this kind of conversations being, over law enforcement, people do lose respect. So can you imagine? I consider you a
Mhm.
I consider you to be a fraud.
I'm not going to
After
take
a
it
time,
serious.
as I continue to pound that in my head,
Mhm.
I lose respect for you. That's a reality, and that is what happens over time with our society, and we could become lawless. And to manage all these things, despite what may happen,
Mhm.
we still have to harness that good working relationship with the public and the police.
Our
And
relationship is renewed, Abigail.
and you see what is important, and I assure you that
Mhm.
when law enforcement get involved in this foolishness,
Mm.
I guarantee you they will be held.
Right, right. Okay.
We are sure that they would be held
All right.
Are you a police? I believe so. Yeah. Well done. Well done.
Mhm.
Bringing that up because we need to enlighten people. It's easy to take things and make it personal. What about the person who lost it?
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You don't know what that money was used
Hold on now. But we appreciate all the comments because if you didn't make your comment, we will not hear his comment. But before we move to more questions, I want to make sure. Hold on. Before we move to more comments or questions, I want to show you guys the stones. Let's see the stones. Oh, hold on, Ella. So let's take a look at the stone for a little bit. And listen, this part you get to choose how much stone you want to add to it, okay? So you don't have to fill up the bottom of the water like in the photo. You can choose how much you want to do. So we have some gray stones in different spots. So you're just doing an oval shape.
Let's hope the road.
Yeah. So you're doing an oval shape. We also have some orangish stones. I think you guys have brown, so you can make some brown stones as well. And like I said, you can add as much stones as you like. You can even add in some white stones. So we're adding stones in our water. You can add your stones how much, whatever size you want to make your stone, you can add it. You can make big ones, small ones. You can make them oddly shaped. It's up to you, but ensure you use different. Sorry, ensure you use different colors. So you're using gray. You can use white. You can use orangish, and you can use brown. Okay. So let's see the colors coming together. Yes, Nadia. You have a mic?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. So you had a question or a comment?
That's a comment.
A comment on this side. Let's hear it.
Question. Yes. Teach. You were saying you said something. A comment you made. Well, in your conversation, you said the kids. So we're Grenadian. It's something. It's a word that I always object to as Grenadians because kid is a young goat, right? And Grenadians, we need to come back to the real thing, the real world, children.
Okay.
Right? So perhaps yes, it's an infiltration of other cultures. Mhm. So let's try to use children, please.
So let's try to use more noted.
All right, good.
Yes, absolutely. So another question. You want to do yours one time? So we're adding stones before we go on. So guys, if you don't want stones, remember you don't have to add it, and you don't have to add a lot. But just ensure you're using different colors when you do add. So you're using gray, you're going to use some brown, put some orange on top of the brown. If you use orange, you put some yellow in there. So mix and match your colors and just create different shades of rocks and stones underneath the water. Some can be big, some can be small. Just have fun while you're doing it. All right? You'll get some shortly. Go ahead with your question.
So this is a riddle. It says, every man have me, but only one woman want me. What am I?
Whoa, 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 what? Every man
Every man have me, but only one woman want me. What am I?
What's that?
That's a hard one. I don't even know it.
Oh, the answer not even
But
there?
the answer is a last name. Every man have me, but only one woman want me. What am I? A surname.
Okay, the surname. All right.
Can
That's
you reason
interesting.
it for me? Because I'm slow, please.
Well, I don't know. I guess when you get married, you get the. Yeah.
When you're married, that's something you want. You want to hold that person's name.
The man's surname.
And in the Spanish culture in Cuba, so they have both names. They have their maiden name. So you needed some what, Rochelle? What color you needed? What color you needed? Add stones anywhere you want to put them. Anywhere. Oh, it looks good like that. Add stones in different parts of your painting. And I'll show you how to do the ripples of the water after. For those of you who are not putting stones, can you indicate so I can show you the ripples? Who's not putting stone? Everybody's putting stone? All right, wonderful. So we want to just wrap up on the questions, Angel. So let's see who's next. Online family, I know you're jamming with us. We are near the end. We're doing the stones now. I can't wait to see who is our painter of the night. Go ahead.
You read on the question. Yeah.
Okay. You are a group of diners and the server forget to put something on your bill. Do you mention it or enjoy the luxury drink? You are at group dinner.
Group dinner, yeah.
And the server forget to put something in your bill.
Okay.
Do you mention it or enjoy the lucky break?
So do you mention it, guys, or do you just move on? Who said they mentioned it, Sasha? Boy, come on, really speak to your man. Okay, you want to make sure. I thought you were doing the honorable thing. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, it's true. It comes out of their salary. What about the same thing with gas? When they charge you for less and you put in more. Let me ask you, do you think it's right to pay the extra? If you tell the pump ambassador that you want $40 and they fill up the tank, right? Do you think it's right to pay them the difference or pay them for what you asked for? Aw.
I tell the lady, I say, Miss, $40, please.
Oh, God.
She said, how much? I said, 40. And she asked me the second time. I said, 40. I don't know, my come and do my put $100.
Oh.
Listen, let me tell you why you want to $100 for the day. I knew exactly what I needed to do with this. Well, I gas already. No, and nobody does nice. No, I said, I'm washing manager. I said, you know the money I'm making. I think to do so.
Yes.
You know what?
Boy.
She asked me, and I repeated it. I said, no, 40. But then
The next 60 is going to campaign.
I don't want to listen. I said,
Oh, boy. Whoa. You didn't look at the pump while it was going up?
Because let me tell you, sometimes some of them they charge you more.
And they
If
don't
you don't look at that's how much you want to do. The money that's all they almost
All right, family, so we are almost there. Why the camera so low? All right, online family, so we are on the home stretch, is it? So you guys are hearing a lot of interaction. In studio, we're trying to figure out what would you do if they put more gas than you asked for in your tank. They can't take it out, so who's going to pay for it, right? Who's going to pay for it? It happened to me already, and well, I was paying with the card, and she looked at me with a sorrowful face, and I looked at her. Angel, you were there, right? we were like, I was like, but I don't understand. And she was like, well, I'm sorry. And we were like, just take it. Just take the money. So what are we gonna do? If I only had the cash, I probably would not have budged on any other avenue. But you know when you pull out the card and they're gonna swipe the card, you're like, what? How come it's this amount I asked for? One of this. Only a few gas stations takes card in Grenada. Only a few. The one on the stretch, there's one in Grenville that takes card. Where else takes card? Brevoy in St. David's. NAH Service Center, NAHC. You start from Alvin, roll up. What, 5 stone alone? Well, gather them up somewhere. Add some stones, different colors. So I added in a few more than I anticipated. Put in some more again. Just different shades. I'm just adding white to it. I'm I'm adding white to my brown, creating a different shade of brown. And let's hear Alvin's question.
If your partner were a season, which would they be and why?
No, a season.
Season meaning rainy season and dry
Okay.
season?
Yeah, I guess. Well, I guess it could be a fruit season too. Like, I don't know, mango season.
Rainy season minus the hurricane. Princess.
Yes.
Rainy season minus the hurricane.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
why?
Why?
The why now? Yes. So in the rainy season, it's raining. You're always wet. What's about
No,
the
it's
rainy
cool
season?
and calming.
Ah.
And mind you, when rain come, I love to be in my bed watching TV covered down. So both of us.
I got you. Okay.
Right.
Abigail, what happened? Why your husband go with winter? Yeah, that one could stay. That's an inner comment there. Add your stones any way you want to add it. Let's hear Abisha's question while we add our stone. You did our question already? Go ahead, Abisha. What color? All colors. Green, brown and black, yellow and orange. All colors. If your partner was a what?
A dessert. So I would say a layered cake. So I could remove the layers I don't like and just eat the rest.
All right. Kevin, you got a question as well? Or you do this already? Yes, one?
Sing the lyrics
Eh.
and have persons guess the artist.
What? Okay.
Well, I'll talk the lyrics.
No, sing the lyrics.
So get up, stand up,
Ah.
stand up for your rights.
Who sang it, guys?
All right, so I have to give a riddle.
Okay.
Me dress in black and white, but me can't read all right. What am I?
Me dress
in black and white, but me can't read all right.
I think
What
I
am
can say that.
I?
A zebra?
No.
I'm dressed in black and white, but I can't read them, right?
Correct.
Well, oh, like a book then. A black and white notebook?
It's always in black and white. Newspaper.
Oh, okay, so. It's true, it's true. Let's get the stones going. Well, we have one more question on this side. I want to show you guys how to do the ripple of the water before you end. We have to learn the ripples of the water. And in the meantime, online family, keep the last few comments going because afterwards we're going to announce who the painter of the night is. And tonight's painting is compliments our elite ambassador, Alvin Doyle. So if you had a fantastic time, you say hooray, thank you, Alvin. If you know what, we'll stick right in. All right, so Johnny, let's hear your question.
Okay, so I also have a riddle.
Okay.
Ask the riddle and have persons guess this answer. Me walk all over your house, but me never move. What am I?
Come. She said
Me,
cobweb.
me walk all over your
So just
house,
a cobweb.
but me never move. What am I?
Oh, that's a good one. Tiles.
No.
But it's like people walk on it.
I
What
don't,
else is?
I don't
Sorry,
understand the answer, but
what else is all over the house apart from tiles?
something other than tile that actually on one vegetable.
So your carpet. Anyways, I walk all over the. You guys decide. Everybody did theirs on that side. So then decide now. So pass this to Donna. Oh, okay. Here. Here. So after the questions, we are going to be doing the ripples. So get your stones in.
I have a riddle.
Hold on. Go ahead.
May have teeth, but me can't eat. What am I?
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so mine is it wrong for a man to expect his woman to cook daily if he works long hours? Well, I work in long hours too, you know, so if you don't want to cook sometimes, you go very hungry. What's working? So they have to say, well, if she not working, well, yeah, but not if both of us working.
I think I got this question already. You overhear your friend's partner flirting with someone else. Do you tell your friend and risk their heartbreak or stay out of it? All right, I'm gonna answer it two ways. If it's me, mind your business.
Forget she said that before.
I know I two-sided. Honestly, God, I know I two-sided. I know I two-sided. But honestly, God, I don't want to live life like I just always feel like if everybody else knows but you, so I don't like that feeling. But
For
I
your friends,
also,
so you'll tell them.
but I also don't like the feeling of like, how do I deal with this now and mash up 12 years? That's the
What
thing. I
would
want to know it and I don't want to know it. So I don't know. I don't really know the answer. Yeah. I feel I won't tell my friend, you know. I feel I won't tell her. Because if I see anything, I won't tell you. I tell you, you know. I won't tell you. Oh, you're
she
gonna
would
already.
know. She would
Yeah,
know.
I don't think I will tell you. I don't know. Because I don't like people living kind of blinded lives, you know, but lie to me, baby. Lie to me. Next one.
Anybody else have a question before we move? No, your stones are fine. You don't have to add
These two
anything else.
together like this.
You did fantastic tonight. You don't. You
Okay,
don't believe
this
it
one
yourself.
says,
You're not done yet? More stones? Oh, sorry. Pat is ready for her question. So let's hear Patricia's question, guys.
That finds out you are dating someone at your age.
and he knows the person. What would you do? Dad, dad finds out you are dating someone, yeah, twice your age, and he knows the person. What would you do?
Well, dad knows the person. Maybe dad may think the person is nice, and
So
maybe dad may think that someone that person may be good for you because you may be a little while or
So
something.
you're looking at it from that perspective, as
Yeah,
if dad
it's
approves of the
possible.
person.
But what would you do if dad finds out?
Yeah, what would you do if dad finds out?
I would hide. The way my father was, I would hide.
You would hide.
Yeah.
She just giving me. So you were 15 and he was 20? And what he told you? Okay. What? But still, that's not good. What? Honestly, how come confession? But still, it's a lesson to be learned. Uh-huh. There's a lesson to be learned. But Auntie, here, so there was a big 30-year-old person chatting up in secondary school, and it was happening right under your nose, and you didn't know. You see, these are some things that's happening. And it just took it took 2 glasses of wine for her to tell you that. Just 2 glasses. Oh Lord. So while y'all there watching cartoons, she's talking to Mr. Man. Huh. Give the lady some more wine. You never know what we'll uncover tonight. Eh? What? Oh, he was? But did you meet him when you were 15?
Wow.
How much older is older? 10 years? Older? 13 years and it worked. Oh, that's also this situation. So we have a 13 years older and it worked. Really? How, marriage? Oh, marriage. So you see, these things can work. So Cassandra, that was a missed opportunity, because apparently these things work out. We have 15 years apart, age gap, 27 years married. During how long was it? 13 years 13 years age gap, but how long were you married? Look at that. Look at that. So they'll 15 years apart, married 50 something years. Ooh, look at that. I guess it has to be some years apart for it to last longer. I wonder, Tanika, what's going on your end? Okay. Go ahead. That's some kind of French politics now, huh? That's some French politics now. All right, so our stones should be complete, at least for those who are adding stones. So I want to show you guys quickly how we're going to do the water ripples, real quick. But before I get to that, let's see who is in the lead for the live. There are people who are, I see, whoa, look at that. Sasha, Johnny, Johnny, Johnny. Oh my goodness. I don't know how we're going to figure things out. Who is the winner? Who is the winner? This is a close one tonight, guys. But we're looking forward to seeing the banner pass by the screen anytime now with the winner for tonight's session. So who is the painter of the night? Will it be Sasha? Will it be Johnny? Those are the only two names I've seen so far. So let's see. In the meantime, let me show you guys how we're going to do the little water ripple. You need white and your small brush to do this very last step. White and your small brush, and you get to add your signature before you go. White with your small brush. So you're going to take some white and you're going to do a semicircle, a curve in front of the lily pad. All right. So if you look at the image, we have one, and then we have a bigger one. And you're going with more white, closer to the fish. All right, and then we have on the other side, so you're going with the curve of the lily pad. All right, so we have one on that side, and you're even going over the fish, gently over the fish. We're going over the fish a little bit, sorry. We're creating that water effect. So we're going over the fish and we'll add another little one down here. Just these gentle curves right around the lily pad area. Gentle curve, use a small brush, yes. And even if you go over the fish a little bit, that's okay. Because we want to do that. Not this, not these. These don't watch where they're going. These don't watch where they're going. Not tonight, not tonight. Not with all these phones, thanks to Alvin. These fish do have eyes. Yeah, that could be the pond downstairs, it could be the one home, it could be anywhere. Anywhere. So around the lily pads, you're adding these white curves, and it's going to mimic movement from the lily pads, all right? So it's going to mimic movement. Once you're done with the stones, you move right on to the water ripples. You're doing little curved lines. Beautiful. Little curved lines around the lily pads. What would you like? Okay, so here's one. Push the palette back. Push back the plate. Push it back. You can put it down flat. It might help you do the angle. Everybody's a little bit different. You see? So you use it almost like a pen, right? And you create it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I didn't hear that.
I wasn't seeing.
Oh. So you're going with the motion of the lily pad. So if the lily pad is facing right, you do a curve coming in from the right. And if it's facing left, you do a curve coming in by the left. So you're moving with the curve of the lily pad to create the white circles or semicircles on the sides of or on top of the stones. All right, because this is water, so it's creating movement. It's looking as if your fish, they're swimming through, they're bouncing lily pads, they're making ripples, they're having a fantastic time in the water there. Or it could just be that some breeze blew and the water is moving up a little bit. But again, thank you very much, Alvin. It was a fantastic paint, isn't it, guys? Yes, Alvin. It challenged us a little bit, but we're happy to have tried it. Yeah, the stones is the one that can get you carried away, right? Donna, can I take a look at yours so far? Let's just go ahead with your report. Let me see, Donna. Okay, nice. It's almost like broken tile under the water. Let's see. So you're just doing this.
No, I am not doing anything.
All right, online family. So we're waiting to see who the winner is. You and Tanya to exchange our painting. Yeah. To drink?
I don't always say my codfish has scales. You know in the street is possibly the one that for you. It does. No, I
So our fish, they're moving, they're moving. I see persons have added in their ripples, they're moving for sure. It's going good. Ripples, they're moving. I'm coming, Yola. Fish a little bit. While you do it. Add a few more, or you can leave it there. Beautiful. You see that water movement here? Remind me of your name again, love. Remind what? Remind me of her name again. Tanya. When I tell you about water movement, don't mind the lily pads, eh? I'm showing you guys the water movement. All right, when we talk about water movement, once. All right. That's what I'm talking about. The water movement is on point. The water. The lily pad we can fix easily. What do you guys think? Look at the water movement. Isn't it gorgeous? She nailed the curves. The person's on I say you nailed the curves of the water. You see how straight. You got the curves right. You got the motion going. The lily pads are different. They're unique. But I love the motions. I love it. No, we can easily fix the lily pads. But you have to think about that. This is good. This is good. And let's see, we're moving around because I know we have more wonderful creations that we want to feature. Finish off. What Yola says, Yola can't finish with. We're ready to do the water, right? Because I was about to say you're not finishing. All right, here you go. Okay, so we want to see who the winner is. Abigail, you'll get your water after. Maybe I can have Candia do the water for you because she's the water expert. So let's see who is the winner of the night. I'm not seeing it yet. Let's see. Where do I have to go to see the painter of the night? Let's see. Where do we go to see the painter of the night? Hmm? Okay. All right, so we have a winner. Painter of the night. One person with 12 points, the other person with 14 mentions. One person with 14 mentions, the other with 12 mentions. And with 12 mentions, we have Sasha. And 14, we have Johnny. Let's hear it for Johnny tonight, guys. Let's give her a clap. She is our painter of the night. Now, let's go to the painter of the night and see if she has any comments she wants to share with you.
I'll show you. It is a work in progress.
So this is the painter of the night.
Thank you so much for voting for me tonight. I appreciate it. This may be one of the last nights, but I'll follow you guys online. No. Until things get settled. Thank you.
Alrighty, so the very last step, guys, is to add your signature or your initials on your painting. So using your small paintbrush and white, small paintbrush with white, go ahead and add your initials down at the bottom on one of the small lily pads there. You can add your initials. And today's the 12th, so you can add in the date as well. The 12th of the 6th month, 25. So this painting, I don't know, those of you who want to go and sell it, who want to join me and Candia on Grandland's Beach on Sunday, we're going to sell. We're going to sell.
Who like to sell some?
You, the one that tell me you like to sell. Tell the people about how much you sold them to date. Way more than 12. Yep. And her paint is not cheap. $200. Don't commission one, you know. Don't commission one. So you add in your initials down at the bottom with white and the date, and that is it. We did fantastic. Some of our lily pads. Look at Cassandra's own. So on this one appears which I'm looking for. We'll try to add that one virtually. But it's how I like the way she added in this fishy. I don't know. You didn't put white here. You did put white here? Yeah, interesting. All right. So some persons will go over and over, like you said. All right. So it was wonderful painting with you guys. Online family, it was a pleasure having you on. And on the count of 3, I'll have persons just raise their paintings and wave goodbye to you so you can see what they would have created in studio. They are excited to show you. I still have hers up already. She's like, I'm ready to show the world what I am as your mom created. So thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. And Tanika also helped out. What? And we also want to specially thank our assistant artists, both Angel and tonight we also had Tanika. So we're very appreciative of Tanika's assistant. Tanika, how does it feel to be an assistant artist for the night?
Well, sometimes you didn't even realize that you had the job. Sometimes God gives you the job without you even working for it.
How much people did you assist tonight?
1, 2, 3, 4, 4 persons.
Out of 24. Good job. Good job. You try your best. For the first night, she did her best. All right, guys. So I wonder who will take up the mantle next week. I think I hear rumors that Yoga will be our next assistant teacher next week. I don't know how true that is, but we're going to see. We'll put that to the test. Well, not next week, but week after, because next week is a holiday. All right. So we are happy to have you guys online with us. So I'm going to ask on the count of three, guys. Let's wave goodbye to the folks online, and you can show them what you've been up to. One. Are you ready? 2, 3. Let's wave goodbye. Bye. See you guys next time.